welcome to the first ever video here at Itsy Life. It is a new video channel that we just started on YouTube. It will follow me and my so-called adventures in life, typically joined by either Lucy the Goofball, who's our beagle-bassit hound mitts right here, and on occasion my wife. Occasionally my wife. It will be in and around the Cincinnati area, sometimes just our day-to-day lives, and eventually when we go on vacation, places we go to vacation for, probably at some point in Disney parks. But this is our first ever video, so we will see how it goes, and we hope you give us a chance. And we are back, and we have just now left the main trail at the Little Miami Scenic Trail, which is an excellent hiking and biking trail here in Cincinnati. Right now it's about 75 miles long, but the plan is eventually to have it connected from all the way from the Ohio River down here in Cincinnati, Ohio, on up to near Lake Erie up in Cleveland, as a dog tries to drink from a puddle, and she wonders why she had a parasite that made her poop blood last year when she tries to drink dirty water all the time. But anyways, like I was saying, that trail will eventually be able to take you. You could walk, hike, or bike from the Ohio River down near Cincinnati all the way up to Lake Erie up near Cleveland, that's roughly a 4 or 5 hour drive depending on traffic and the way you take. So if you would want to bike that'd be a several day bike ride, and who knows how long of a dog will have to be, even if one who is as energetic as this one, who we're about 45 minutes to an hour into this walk, and she is still quite gung-ho. But the Goofball being the Goofball, the second we turn around, she is going to be pouting and wanting to sit down and lay down, get all mad at me for turning around, even though we'll still have another hour-ish to go home on the walk once we turn around. But she doesn't see it, she just sees that we're going home. But through these woods to get to the river is one of my favorite areas to take her to. It's usually quiet and peaceful over here, and it's pretty. It's a peaceful little corner of the world. We occasionally see other people over here, but it's not common. It's a well-defined trail. It's just not one that a lot of people walk on. I can sometimes come here like 5 straight times and not see anyone else. Other times I can see 3 or 4 people here. Every time I come here, when we were first getting here, I saw a few people who were fishing leaving, so we'll see how it goes today. Usually I've never seen any other animals back here besides an occasional deer and of course countless squirrels and birds. Never seen any snakes, which if you'd ask my wife is an excellent thing, because she is many things but a fan of snakes. She is definitely not. If I ever see one here and tell her that I saw one, I don't think I'd ever in a million years get her to come back over here. And yes, it's all wonderfully muddy right here. And good job, Lucy, for jumping over that log. And I hope this camera's not too shaky, because I've never really tried a videotape like this before. And there's a dog again trying to drink muddy, icky water because, oh, she's stubborn and insistent. But we are not too far from the river. It's about a 5-minute walk through the woods from the trail to get to the river. It's maybe a 1/10 of a mile through these trees, but I don't want to walk through the trees because I'm in shorts and I don't want to get poison ivy or any fun-filled things like that. But we'll be there in no time at all. There are a couple other really small trails off of this trail which I've done before. They don't have any good river access, and I'm always terrified again of getting poison ivy or something, at least when I'm in shorts. And so there's that. And again, I'm not very good at this yet. I'm trying to search for things to say, so I sort of feel like I'm just drowning on and on and on. And if anyone ever actually watches this, they'll probably want me to shut up. So if you do watch this, and you can always comment on it and then say shut up and just taking the view, which is what Lucy's doing right now. Right, Lucy? Yeah, she's completely ignoring me. And I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear it on the video, that I can hear the river from here, so that shows you that we're close, and it's basically right through these trees right there. I don't know if it's showing up in the video yet or not. And if you are not from Cincinnati and you happen to be watching this, if you're wondering what river it is, it's the Little Miami River, which is a tributary of the Ohio River. And you'll probably right here, about maybe not far, a couple miles, but not far from where it eventually dumps into the Ohio River, because that's on the southern border of Ohio, which is just more or less a stone's throw away from here. And this is one of the 3 big tributaries of the Ohio in the Cincinnati area. There's this one, there's a Licking River in Kentucky. As well as the Great Miami. I heard a whistling. I'm not sure if that was a person or a bird. And that is, of course, in a big moment, the river. And we are now down all the way here at the river, and sorry about that. The other day I was down here and a dog was running loose, and I was afraid that the whistle I heard might have been someone with that same dog, and I didn't really feel like having me to drop my phone and get it all muddy again, so I just turned the camera off. And like I said, the dog loves it here in this area, at least. It's pretty well unattended. There is like a daycare or something off over there, but I don't see it right now because of the trees, and I'm perfectly happy with that. And if you can see off the distance there, there's some like lights for stadiums. There's a park across the way there where people can play baseball and soccer at, which when I was growing up we did play some games there on occasion. And she just thought she found something on a rock. She was looking like crazy. So who knows what she's smelling here. Potentially bait for fish. You can see people do occasionally come down here and do who knows what. Because it looks like people try to have a fire or make some kind of interesting thing with a structure of some kind, so either art or a fire, or fauna. It could be some kind of a ritual that I know nothing about. As you can see, the dog is just so happy to be exploring down here. Lucy, there's nothing there for you. So come on, Goof. Hey, Lucy. Usually she's a lot more interested in the river than the rocks, but like I said, there must have been somebody fishing there. They left some bait behind or something that she smells, or who knows. And this is also the dog that's usually scared to take a bath, but I've seen her right in the river right there. It's not very deep. Not that this river is very deep. If I wanted to, I have no doubt I could walk across it right now, since it's only a couple feet deep when it's not flooded, and it's not flooded right now. So this is what we do when we come down here, in case you had ever wondered. We just come down here and stroll, and she loves to explore, but she's great for going on little tiny adventures with, as most dogs are. Right up here, there is at this bend in the river, there is a pretty hefty current, at least as far as this river is concerned, which I'm hoping you guys can hear in the video. But I've always thought it was pretty down here. But I think this is about it for this video, which is the first one. So I'm going to go ahead and be getting off of here soon. But if you guys like this video, I hope you take the plunge and like the video and leave a comment or subscribe. And until next time, that's my final answer.